Connerman returning to the starting lineup for Loyola. And he'll be joined in the Ramblers lineup by Kuhlman, Gustafson, Stoneman, Worley, Lifka, Biggs, Magali, Becerra, Stevenson, and Walker. And the Oakland Grizzlies have possession as we get this thing going at Loyola Soccer Park. Earlier, the Oklahoma State Cowgirls defeated the Loyola women's team by a score of 2-0. Now here come the Grizzlies with possession right in front of the Loyola bench at Loyola Soccer Park on Chicago's north side. There's a battle for possession, and the Ramblers gain it for now. Here's the freshman Oscar Gustafson. He advances it to the midfield area. Now for Loyola, Aiden Magali. It's some support from Ryan Walker and Grant Stoneman, the senior veteran. Rolls it over to Marius Kuhlman. Kuhlman, his ball taken away. The Grizzlies had it for a moment. Now controlled by Adam Giorgio. And the Grizzlies will set up. Barry, his pass, advancing to Popovic. Chance for a play to get into the box. Here's a setup for Savula. Savula with a cross, but it's knocked out of play by Magali. The Grizzlies again coming in with no shortage of offense so far this season. We're going to get a corner kick here for Oakland. It will be Evan Savula doing the honors. From Thunder Bay with the right foot. He sends it near the top of the box and is bouncing away out of the box, and the Grizzlies regroup. The ball is played to Savula. Savula on the move against Kuhlman. Puts it into the box. Deflected. It's loose in front. Goal! Oakland! Spencer Noloff puts Oakland in the lead in the second minute of the match. Spencer Noloff, the Michigan native. And Loyola is down early. Savula doing a lot of running with it, getting into the area, and you can see it was right near Gustafson, but Noloff was able to get there before Gustafson, and then he just had to finish it off. It was a 1-0 Oakland lead at Loyola Soccer Park. The goal coming with 43:12 to play in the first. Tyler Biggs with an answer. Here's a chance for Loyola. Shot blocked. Becerra trying to get to it. Biggs with a blast. That was stopped. So Loyola nearly gained an equalizer. Gustafson steps up. Get a whistle. The ball will go to Loyola here. And the goal with 43:12 left in the first half. It's Oakland a 1-0 lead. Free kick for the Ramblers after the foul against the Grizzlies. Lifka is 10 for Loyola. But it's not him taking it. It kicks to the left foot and a header, a left-footed kick into the area, and a good one. And Tucker Stevenson got the shot on goal, but it is stopped by the keeper, Lauderdale. Loyola coming right back with immediate attempts to knot the game up. Stoneman sends a long ball ahead of Stevenson. Lauderdale settles it down for Oakland. And it had a mix of sun and clouds here on another warm summer day as we get into late summer in Chicago. The keeper Lauderdale will wait for his teammates to move downfield. Gives it a long punt into Loyola territory. Liam Worley will come back, but instead the keeper Evan Connerman will play it to Grant Stoneman. Stoneman advancing to Kuhlman. Kuhlman across to Gustafson. It's Magali to his left for support. Gustafson's tripped up. It's some help from Liam Worley. Long ball comes back to the Grizzlies. Morel. This one rolls out to Oakland. It's the Hampton Inn at Loyola Chicago Classic, featuring Oakland and the home team here, Loyola. Mentioned Oakland coming in with a storied program in the Horizon League. And a lot of offense so far this season. And it was in the second minute that Nulla struck. The battle right in front of the Oakland bench. Possession to the Grizzlies. And Oakland coming in with a 2-match winning streak. Loyola coming off the partial match, suspended 20 minutes in against Loyola Marymount, which will not be made up. It was canceled due to the lightning and those storms continuing. We had about an hour delay, and then the game was simply canceled. Ball at midfield. Possession to the Grizzlies. And the wind picking up here and there. There is apparently a chance of more weather here today. It's been dry up to this point on this Sunday. Kuhlman for Loyola. Is it back to Lifka, back to Kuhlman. Lifka will try and chase it down, and he does. Fabian Lifka. Up returning score for Loyola. Grant Stoneman. Stoneman plays a nice ball ahead for Ryan Walker. Here comes Walker entering the box. Walker, but a whistle. Apparently, this is ruled offside. Nice ball played by Stoneman. Play ruled to be offside. It's 1-0 Oakland with just under 39 minutes to play in the first half. Jim Talamonte here on behalf of our crew. Thanks so much for joining us. It's ESPN Plus presentation. Grizzlies on the move. Here's Morel. Luke Morel with it. Advances it. It's past Noah. Walker tripped up at midfield. Stoneman for Loyola. Magali. Back to Stoneman. Again looking for Walker. And Kuhlman with him as well. That one comes out along the near sideline. And our corner cam will show you the throw in for Oakland. Ball to play headed by Kuhlman. Ramblers have it. Stevenson played it. Now here's Becerra. Fabian Becerra working in deep. Sends it across. Blocked by Berry. And out along the near side. This time it'll be Kuhlman to throw in for Loyola. Puts it in play close. This one's played out along the end line. And Loyola's going to set up for a corner kick. That ball was knocked out along the goal line by Oakland. And so here's Ryan Walker setting up for the corner kick for the Ramblers. Walker puts it into the area, headed out of there. Nolaf able to push it forward, and now here come the Grizzlies. Long ball bounces all the way back to Connerman. Shots on goal, 2 for Loyola, 1 for Oakland, but that one went in. Goal by Nolaf, set up by Savula. The Loyola bench, we get a whistle. Possession to the Ramblers. Grant Stoneman. Aiden Magali. Stoneman. Advancing the ball to Kuhlman. Gives it across to Lifka. Stevenson. Magali. Stoneman. They play it back to the keeper, Connerman. Ramblers will advance it once again, Magali. Stoneman. It's a high ball ahead. Tucker Stevenson chasing, but it's played out of there by Morel. Jensen. Noah Jensen plays it ahead. Past Worley, and here come the Grizzlies on the rush. Grizzlies have a chance to make a play with some numbers, but Magali is there defensively for Loyola on Jacob Moore. Foul, the ball to Loyola on a free kick. Worley to Stoneman. 1-0 Oakland with 35-38 to play in the first half at Loyola Soccer Park. Stoneman across to Gustafsson. Back to Stoneman. Lifka. Gustafsson. Plays it ahead, but it's knocked out of play by Noah Jensen. Throw in for Loyola. Lifka will send it back Connerman's way. Just puts it into the air and out of play. So we're going to get a throw in for Oakland here from well into the Loyola end of the field. A breezy, warm summer afternoon here in Loyola Soccer Park. Barry plays the ball ahead. Here's an opportunity again for Oakland with players chasing into the box. The cross comes in, but there is Kuhlman to knock it out of danger. Arias Kuhlman. Now Walker sends Biggs on his way. Tyler Biggs. To Kuhlman. Becerra. As he take it away. Stoneman for Loyola. Kuhlman. Stoneman. Gustafsson.
I'm pretty sure he'll put that work on somebody.
Megali. Lifka. Lifka, long ball for Ryan Walker. Is he onside? If he is, it's danger. Here comes Walker into the box. Walker across. And it's knocked out of play. Pass not connecting. Walker and the Ramblers with an opportunity, but remains 1-0 Oakland. Throw in for Loyola. To Biggs. In traffic, nudges it, looking for Lifka. Grizzlies gain possession. Jensen. One played away from Becerra, over to the near sideline and out of play. Loyola will happily claim possession here. Kuhlman. Stoneman. Advancing Gustafsson. Gustafsson advancing the ball. Taken away. Here come the Grizzlies. Popovic. Sahula. Becerra back for Loyola. Kuhlman. Kuhlman sends Becerra on his way. Fabian Becerra taken down. And Loyola will be getting a free kick here as Becerra was hit by Barry. And we'll get another look at it. Becerra on the run. You can see that play developing, and Barry knocked him down to prevent Becerra from getting in free. Lifka with the set play opportunity for Loyola. Lifka, the senior. Now Kuhlman will also come over. Kuhlman, a junior. And Kuhlman makes the kick. High, loping into the box. It's headed into the air. The keeper gets a hand on it, and it's booted out of there by Nolaf. As the keeper wasn't able to grab it quite cleanly, Lauderdale, but was able to prevent that one from going in. Nice looping high kick into the box by Marius Kuhlman. We're 14 minutes into the match. Oakland leads Loyola 1-0. There's a ball put off the scoreboard. Out of play for Loyola to throw in. Comes into Becerra. Biggs knocked away, out this time to the Grizzlies. The goal coming in the 2nd minute at the 1:48 mark. Evan Savula setting up Spencer Nulloff. Nulloff, the junior, Grand Blanc, Michigan, put the Grizzlies in the lead. That's where they've been since. Ramblers looking for an equalizer. Magali to Kuhlman. Becerra. Becerra on the run. Kuhlman. Becerra. Becerra now slides it in, but knocked out. Coming back to Kuhlman. Whistle. Ball to Oakland. Earlier here at Loyola Soccer Park, the Loyola women's team fell to Oklahoma State. 14th ranked Cowgirls winning by a score of 2-0. In our Friday doubleheader, the Loyola women had defeated Purdue Fort Wayne 4-0. And again, the Loyola men played Loyola Marymount, a match which was scoreless 20 minutes in, and then at that point canceled due to lightning. Jensen for Oakland to Berry. Alpha Berry. Frenchman playing it. And the ball comes back to Loyola's end, and it's headed by Gustafson to Cotterman. Loyola keeper will play it. Just roll it out to Stoneman. Shots on goal, 3 for Loyola, 1 for Oakland, but it's a 1-0 Oakland lead. Gustafson plays it long, well ahead of Lifka. See if he can catch up to it. Lifka has it knocked away. There defensively, Luke Morrell, who's a freshman on the back line for Oakland. Throw in. Tucker Stevenson for Loyola, loses it. Stoneman. I'm in a battle for it. And Stoneman wins the battle and keeps possession in Rambler hands. Gustafson. For Stevenson. Back to Gustafson. Kuhlman plays it ahead nicely to Becerra, but he's quickly tied up. And back by DeVries. Back to his own end, Jensen to Berry. Morrell. Now Lauderdale. Gives it a long boot. Collision in the midfield area. Biggs has it for Loyola. To Worley. Loyola back line. Gustafson. They'll play it back safely to Stoneman. Grant Stoneman, a long ball coming all the way back to the keeper. He might have been looking to put it over him. And Lauderdale's right there on it. Sullivan Lauderdale, a red shirt sophomore from Pittsburgh, Kansas. And he'll wait for his mates to get downfield. And now, once again, set it up high. Magali, and a head on it. Worley. All knocked forward by Lifka. Jensen. Now it's played out of bounds by Bentley. Elliot Bentley, a junior defender. Throw in for Loyola. Worley has it knocked out. And the Grizzlies have possession. Throw in for Bentley. Back to the Oakland back line, Morrell. Advancing to Jensen. Noah Jensen, a long ball opportunity, knocking here. Cotterman coming out to play it, and he gets there. Cotterman gets there. Ryan Haley informing me that due to the conditions, the teams will have a water break at about the 22-minute mark of the first half. Whistle, foul, Oakland, free kick, Loyola. Kuhlman is coming over. Arias Kuhlman, along with, I think it'll be Kuhlman and Lifka setting up. We'll see which one does it. Kuhlman's last free kick attempt was a beauty. This time it's Lifka. Long ball looking for Stoneman, heading it high over the crossbar. Grant Stoneman wishes he had it back. A nice ball by Fabian Lifka, finding Stoneman, the defender, making his way deep into the area. And he heads it high, just off the target. Here's Stoneman once again. So it remains 1-0 Oakland. Magali finds Becerra. Becerra trying to win a battle for it with Adam Giorgio. Throw in Loyola. Kuhlman to Becerra. Giorgio battling Becerra. Out to Loyola. Throw in. Kuhlman puts it into play. Has it back now. In some traffic. Popovic. Taken away by Lifka. Tucker Stevenson for Loyola. Nudges it across to Lifka. Lifka to Becerra. Kuhlman. And trying to elude Jensen. Throw in Ramblers. Kuhlman to Becerra. Becerra working deep on Giorgio. Becerra comes away with it. Becerra into the box. Becerra fires. Blocked. Rebound. Magali dishing it off. Lifka to Worley. Liam Worley. Taken away there defensively was Ivaris. It's out to the Golden Grizzlies of Oakland, who lead it 1-0. 23:08 to play in the first half at Loyola Soccer Park. And I suspect we may be getting that hydration break. Not yet. Going to be a throw-in for Loyola. Hayden Magali. Edges it forward to Grant Stoneman. Stoneman to Kuhlman. Kuhlman, cross, Barry blocks, out of play. Throw in, Ramblers. And now we'll go back the other way, but it looks like now we're going to get that planned water break with 22:28 to play in the first half. The scoreboard clock stopped at 22:28. And Oakland leading 1-0 and a goal a minute 48 into the match. Spencer Nulliff set up by Evan Savula. And that is the difference here so far. Loyola has had 3 shots on goal since. They've been stopped. As here we get another look at Savula on the attack, putting it into the area. The ball bouncing free and getting to it first. Spencer Nulliff, who finishes it. And Oakland took that early 1-0 lead in the second minute. Here's another look at Savula. Working across to the top of the box, putting it in. And coming out from the far side, Spencer Nulliff. That's where we're at. Here's one more look at that goal. Savula looking for that far corner, perhaps. Nulliff comes in and finishes the job. So we have a little bit of cloud cover now. Again, there's a chance for weather. The last thing the Ramblers want to see after having the match Friday canceled 20 minutes into a scoreless game with Loyola Marymount. The last thing the Ramblers want is another weather interruption. And it's certainly the last thing our crew wants. So we'll get set to restart this one here. This is just a hydration break with the hot and humid, more than anything, humid conditions. Both sides will get a Little break here, get a little bit of water, and then get back out on the field for the remainder of the first half. This is the Loyola Ramblers' third home match, second full one, again due to the weather issues the other night. The Hampton Inn of Loyola Chicago Classic. Oakland coming in with a 2-match winning streak. The club with already now 7 goals scored on the young season. Loyola making a goalkeeping switch. It was Josh Laguna who played Friday night. And now Evan Connerman, who had some time in a starting role last season, is back in to start this match against Oakland. The sophomore from Louisville, Kentucky. Well, we're set to start again here with 22:28 left in the first half. Loyola trailing Oakland 1-0. The ball controlled by the Grizzlies. Played forward by DeVries. Taken away by Worley. Long ball missing Biggs. Morrell will play it back to his keeper, Lauderdale. Lauderdale's ball corralled by Jacob Moore.
Recently entering the game for the Golden Grizzlies, number 2, A.J. Shaw.
On substitution, A.J. Shaw, defender, comes in for Oakland. That's the only sub so far for either side in the match. Gustafson. Long ball. Now Alpha Berry for Oakland. Plays it to Shaw. Back to Berry. Berry advancing. Savula finds Nelliff with it. The game is goal scorer. Ball to Loyola after the collision with Kuhlman. Nelliff unhappy. Marius Kuhlman looking to throw in. Finds an option in Aiden Magali. Back to Grant Stoneman to Magali. Stoneman finds the open Kuhlman. Tucker Stevenson plays it ahead. Ryan Walker on the run. Walker knocked away by Morrell. Here's Becerra for Loyola. Walker to Stoneman. Stoneman on the move. Crossfield to Worley. Worley plays it into the box looking for Stevenson. Barry is there to knock it out. Right back come the Grizzlies. Popovic. Now here's a steal for Loyola and Walker. Walker nudging it forward, give and go. Finds a man in the box. Tucker Stevenson is in. He's onside. No! It's offside. Offside call against Loyola. Tucker Stevenson was in alone. Stevenson was in alone on the keeper, Lauderdale, but it's ruled offside. Let's take another look at it. And you can see Stevenson well behind the Oakland defense. There's the story. Under 20 minutes left in the first half. Grizzlies holding that lead they took in the second minute. Throw in for Oakland. Elliot Bentley. Now we're going to have 3 subs coming in for Oakland. So these will be subs 2 through 4 in this first half of play. Loyola's made none up to this point. Ramblers certainly have had some prime scoring opportunities. That one notwithstanding, with Stoneman's header, which missed a few minutes back before the water break. Getting to the top of the box. Here's a blast blocked by Stoneman. Lifka trying to get to it. Kept there by Jensen. Noah Jensen plays it to A.J. Shaw. Shaw working against Becerra. Nudges it forward. Stoneman steps up nicely. Grant Stoneman read the play. Alpha Berry retreats for Oakland. To Lauderdale, the keeper. Morrell. Rolls it out near midfield. That doesn't connect. Perhaps a bit of miscommunication. And so Kuhlman and now Stoneman with possession for Loyola. Here's Gustafson. Gustafson advancing the ball to Tucker Stevenson. Chips it ahead, giving chases Biggs, but it's knocked away by Barry. Throw in for Loyola. In Worley. Finds Stevenson. Lifka in the area. Stevenson with it. Runs into some traffic. All nudged forward by the Ramblers' Biggs. Stoneman a long boot. This one's going to come down in front of the keeper, who leaps up as there was a collision right in front of him. Tucker Stevenson was giving serious chase. And there's a player down. It is Tucker Stevenson who's down. Stoneman played it long. At first it appeared too long, but especially with that bounce, Stevenson was right there. He's up. He'll stay in. Play will continue momentarily. The scoreboard clock stopped at 17:42. Now it starts again with Lauderdale playing it. Worley, but it's out. It's to Loyola. Throw into Gustafson. He's quickly pressured. Now Stoneman. Stoneman on the run. Kuhlman. Long ball for Walker, but Barry is there. Out of play, Loyola ball, throw in. Kuhlman finds Becerra. Kuhlman to Stoneman. Gustafson. Megali. Aiden Megali nicely through, gets it back. Aiden Megali. Megali turning through some traffic, looking for Walker. It's broken up there defensively with Shaw for Oakland. 16:40 to play in the first half. Oakland is leading 1-0. Aiden Megali. Now Gustafson. Megali. Stoneman. Kuhlman. Becerra. Stoneman to Kuhlman. Megali. Plays it forward. This one out of play into the Oakland reserves area. Throw in, Worley and Loyola. We get a substitution now for the Ramblers. Alec Lisinski is going to make his first appearance of the match.
Entering for the Ramblers, number 7, Alec Lisinski.
So Lisinski is in, and Lifka will take a break. Megali has this one taken away, and here come the Grizzlies on the rush with possession. Travis Harrington. Harrington on the move against Kuhlman. Harrington. Shot blocked by Kuhlman. Harrington gets it back. Harrington plays to Shaw. Shaw. But Stevenson. That one gets past Stevenson. Here's a chance for DeVries. Jensen. Plays it over in front of the Loyola bench to Bentley. His attempt is blocked. Shot by Nolliff, who has the goal of the match. Throw in Oakland. We are just over 30 minutes into the first half. At Loyola Soccer Park on Chicago's north side. And you can join us. Jim Talamonte on behalf of our crew, thanks so much. Nice crowd turning out once again here at Loyola Soccer Park. And a little bit of cloud cover now, a little relief from the sun. Throw in from in front of the Loyola bench. Knocked right back out. Once again, the Ramblers to throw in. Worley. Puts it across to Megali. Kuhlman now. Stoneman. Gustafson. Long ball well ahead of Lisinski. It's going to come to Lauderdale, the keeper. That one went all the way to Lauderdale. Shots on goal, 3 for Loyola, 1 for Oakland. It was a goal by Spencer Nulliff with 43:12 left in the first half, assisted by Evan Savula. The Grizzlies have held that 1-0 lead since. Stoneman to Magali. Walker. Stoneman. Lisinski, a header, finds Becerra. Here comes Fabian Becerra. Becerra. Entering the area. Becerra chased. This one rolled out. Corner kick, Loyola. Off the rush by Becerra, battling A.J. Shaw. Well, the Ramblers get a corner kick opportunity. We'll see how they set up here for this corner kick. Ball put into play into the box, bounces around. Barry able to knock it away from a couple of Ramblers in the area. With 12:36 to play, we're going to get another look at it now. Off the corner kick, going toward the far post. Stoneman was once again knocking on the doorstep, as he will do from time to time. Had a great opportunity earlier with a header, which just missed the target. This one out past Bentley, throw in Oakland. Another sub for the Grizzlies. Coming into the match is Dylan Borzak. He's from Detroit.
Entering the match for the Golden Grizzlies, number 17, Dylan.
Throwing. Headed toward Borzak, but right back out. Oakland will do it again. Looking forward to halftime. We'll have the numbers, we'll have the highlights, special feature, and more. As we continue with this soccer doubleheader, ESPN Plus. Earlier, Oklahoma State defeated the Loyola women's team by the score of 2-0. This one is out by the Loyola bench. LU to throw in. This one to Lisinski, hits him and goes out. So now Oakland will throw in. Worley. Lisinski trying to get to it, but it's controlled by Jensen. Jensen, a nifty move around Lisinski. Jensen advancing. Borzak. Foul. Free kick. Oakland. As the Grizzlies get closer to the Loyola goal area. Jensen. Here's a long kick into the box. It's hooking toward the net. Past Borzak. Headed out by Worley. Corralled by Nolif. He battles Kuhlman. Kuhlman finds the open Becerra. Got Lisinski with him. Lisinski on the run as Walker headed toward the box, but it's blocked. There defensively, Elliott Bentley. Borzak now finds Harrington. Harrington, but a slide tackle by Kuhlman to take it away. Kuhlman to Walker. To Stevenson. Feeds it to Biggs, who does not catch up to that one. It's out to the Golden Grizzlies of Oakland. A 1-0 Oakland lead. 9.5 minutes to play before halftime. Battle for the ball near midfield. Borzak has it for Oakland. Borzak on the run. Nudges it to Harrington. Harrington working against Kuhlman into the box. Fires! Goal! Harrington! has taken a 2-0 lead. Borzak and Harrington team up, and this explosive Oakland squad is up by the score of 2-0. Let's see it again. Harrington on the move against Kuhlman. Fires with 2 Loyola defenders between him and the net, and he buries it inside the far post. Well, now Loyola has a mountain to climb. 9 minutes to play in the first half. A lot of time. It's a 2-0 deficit.
Scored by number 23, Travis Harrington.
Lauderdale corrals
For the Ramblers, number 21, Tomas Diaz.
a long ball. Loyola making a change. Tomas Diaz, a freshman from Portugal, comes into the match for Loyola. This ball rolls out to Oakland. Throw in for the Grizzlies and Shaw. Shaw looking to Schrum. Borzak chasing it down. Finds Jensen. Jensen playing it across. This one's into the box. Loose. Schrum. Borzak knocked away by Stoneman. Out though, and it is a corner kick for Oakland. The Grizzlies are being outshot 4-2, but they lead 2-0. Goals by Nulf and Harrington. And now a corner kick opportunity for the Grizzlies. Jensen hooks it into the area. Put into the air, Harrington will give chase. Harrington. Shaw to the top of the box, getting there with Schrum, but Stoneman gets it out of harm's way. Stoneman and Lisinski come together and collide, and now there's a Rambler, Kuhlman, who's down on the field. Ooh. Harrington is motioning that he took a shot to the head, so the Ramblers training staff quickly will get someone out there. And take a look at Marius Kuhlman. They'll go through the protocol. Let's take another look at it, see if we can see where Kuhlman got hit. It's Harrington and Kuhlman going after it, and you can see their heads essentially bounce off each other's. And Harrington, to his credit, quickly, immediately raised his hand and called for assistance for Kuhlman, who's on his feet, walking off the field under his own power, so that's good news. $7:10 remaining in the first half. Oakland has a 2-0 advantage. A sticky night for soccer in Chicago. Ramblers will have another home match next Friday night as we get a substitution. Becerra will sit down. Billy Hensey, freshman, comes in.
Recently entering for the Ramblers, number 29, Billy Hetsey.
Connerman plays it now as the clock begins to tick again. Loyola trailing 2-0. Gustafson's long ball comes to Worley. Worley has it knocked out. The Ramblers will continue with the throw-in. Another substitution. Walker will take a break. And coming in for Loyola,
Ramblers number 11, Ethan Stoneman.
Ethan Stoneman, Grant's brother. Had a strong performance in the home debut here versus Loyola win. This ball rolled toward the end line and out to Oakland. These Grizzlies coming in with a 2-match winning streak and leading this one 2-0. The preseason polling wasn't high for Oakland, but the history of this program perhaps should have suggested otherwise to those pollsters. They look good. And the numbers so far certainly show that early in this campaign of 2018. We're going to get a corner kick here for Loyola. Becerra will do the honors, the freshman. With the right foot. Wait, just play a stop before he was able to get that kick off. Oakland coached by Eric Pogue in his 10th season with the Golden Grizzlies. And what a strong program he has going. Neil Jones, the Loyola coach, 6th season, coming off a record-setting season last year. Becerra puts it high into the box. Gustafson is in the area. Gustafson trying to get there, a battle for it. Stoneman was lurking nearby, but it's booted out of the box. And now the ball to Oakland. As the Hampton Inn at Loyola Chicago Classic. The visiting Oakland Golden Grizzlies are enjoying it so far with a 2-0 lead. And Kuhlman is back in, gets a very sportsmanlike tap from Harrington. And Marius Kuhlman back in after that collision. That's good news for the Loyola Ramblers. From moving it ahead. Oakland looking to attack once again. This one is knocked out, but a throw in for Oakland and Bentley. Borzak. Play broken up by Lisinski. Throw in again for the Grizzlies. Elliott Bentley. Borzak. Knocked away by Stevenson. Riz will throw in again. 4.5 minutes to play, first half. Since that second Oakland goal, certainly we've had a little bit less in the energy department, especially in the stands here at the soccer park. The home team now trailing by 2. Another change for Loyola. Lisinski will sit back down. And Hensey comes right back in. Quick line changes by the Ramblers. Throw in, another whistle. We'll do it again. Worley to put the ball in play. Magali. Puts it high into the air. Becerra will chase, but Barry is there. Hensey carries on for Loyola. Hensey looking ahead to Becerra. Hensey tripped up on the run. Foul here and a free kick opportunity from Loyola. It's not that far out. And we get a yellow card as well handed out here to the Golden Grizzlies. Well, Luke Morel has handed the yellow card, and Loyola has a free kick now. And what a moment it would be for Loyola to get closer to Oakland here. 3:29 to play first half, and Oakland leading 2-0. Stevenson and Kuhlman set up behind the ball. Stevenson stepping forward. Gives it a boot into the area, headed out of there. And a fine defensive play by Schrum. Dawson Schrum of Oakland. Worley saves that one in play. Jensen. Possession and control to Oakland. Morel. Shaw. Harrington battling Stoneman and now battling Stevenson. Stevenson finds Magali. Worley. Taken away. Steal by Jimmy Todd. Todd on the attack. Todd making his way into the box. Puts it across. Headed out of there by Kuhlman. I said Todd. It was actually Napoleon Outlaw. Napoleon Outlaw the third is number 3. Now here comes Harrington on the run. Harrington fires. Goal! His second of the match. Travis Harrington again finding the net just inside the far post. Not all that different from his previous goal, letting it go with velocity, getting it past Stoneman, past Connerman, inside the far post, and it is 3-0 in favor of Oakland. Harrington didn't start the match, but he's finishing it, at least when it comes to this first half. Wow. Well, he had time to fire, and he made no mistake for the second straight opportunity. What a night for Travis Harrington. And the Golden Grizzlies of Oakland, the earlier goal by Noah was 3-0. As the home side and home crowd, they've been silenced at least for now. Borzak on the run. Connerman coming out. Borzak gets around him. Borzak is tripped. And we're going to get a penalty kick. Borzak into the area. Connerman came out to challenge. Borzak tripped. And now Oakland can make it 4-0. It looks like Noah Jensen will take the kick, a penalty kick. It's Jensen against Connerman. Noah Jensen, just a sophomore. And we're getting some rain now here at Loyola Soccer Park. There's sunshine, but there's also rain. Shot, goal, Noah Jensen. And it's 4-0 Oakland. Wow. Well, it's a soggy first half for Loyola. The Ramblers are here at home losing 4-0 to Oakland. And those two goals coming less than a minute apart, as we'll get another look at the trip first, which leads to the penalty kick call. Dylan Borzak drawing the penalty kick, and Noah Jensen, here it is, just beating Connerman. Kuhlman to Stoneman. The rain coming down, and 1:35 now to play in the first half. 42 seconds apart, those two goals. Hayden McGalley. Advancing the ball. Hensey. Now here's Kuhlman. Connerman. Gustafson. Stoneman. Long boot. Sarah trying to get ahead on it. Kuhlman, a whistle. And we're now in the final minute of the first half. Noloff has a goal. Harrington has 2. Jensen has scored on a penalty kick. And the Oakland Golden Grizzlies lead Loyola 4-0. Arias Kuhlman sends it toward the net. Keeper Lauderdale was able to see it all the way and gather it in. .30 seconds left in the first half. Connerman has the ball. Sit out on the Oakland bench. We count down the final seconds of the first half. Schrum gets to it, but that will do it for the first half of play. Well, what a story. What an eruption by the Oakland Golden Grizzlies. For the official bank of Loyola University. by Loyola University Health System, the official sports medicine services of Loyola University Athletics. And ABC Transportation, the official transportation sponsor of Loyola Athletics. So what's in store here in the second half? Loyola needs 4 to tie. It's a 4-0 Oakland lead over the home team Loyola of Chicago. Jim Talamonte, along with our crew, thank you for joining us. We wrap up the final half of a doubleheader weekend, a soccer doubleheader today here at Loyola Soccer Park after a doubleheader Friday. And from the home team's point of view, the Friday one was more successful. The women's team winning Friday night, but dropping a 2-0 decision today to Oklahoma State. The men played a scoreless tie for 20 minutes with Loyola Marymount before Lightning canceled that match. And now tonight, it is 4-0. The Oakland Golden Grizzlies are leading the Loyola Ramblers. We have a goalkeeper change for Loyola. A freshman from the city of Chicago, Simon Gilson. At Blaine Tech, he is the goalkeeper now for Loyola, wearing the number 00. And he's in the net to our left for Loyola. Sullivan Lauderdale has gone the distance, pitching a shutout so far for Oakland. He's in the net to our right. Second minute of play, second half. Oakland 4, Loyola 0. The ball is controlled by Luke Morel and the Golden Grizzlies. Morel did get a yellow card in that first half, and so did Loyola coach Neil Jones at the end of the first half. Shots on goal are 4 for each side. 4 Grizzly shots have gone in. Ramblers still looking for that first score of the match. Dylan Borzak had it. Now the Ramblers get control. Fabian Lifka, the seniors on this squad. One of those certainly who'd be counted on to help settle the troops, along with the other seniors and veteran players. I think we might see a number of different players in the second half. There's Ethan Stoneman for Loyola, a freshman. All played forward by Aiden McGalley. Now, the Ramblers, Gustafson, freshman defender. Tyler Biggs. Ryan Walker. Finds Biggs. Aiden McGalley. Grant Stoneman has changed shoes. Ramblers advance it. Fabian Becerra, the freshman, trying to make a cross. It is blocked. Headed out of the area. Almost out of the area. Lifka heading it. Now it's headed out by Elliot Bentley. Aiden McGalley carries on. McGalley has it. McGalley but a whistle, and the Ramblers may have been offside. Goal scores Nuff in the second minute of the match. Then Travis Harrington scored twice. And Noah Jensen on a penalty kick. Those are the Golden Grizzly goal scorers. Sullivan Lauderdale, the keeper, gives it a long boot. Strong leg out beyond midfield. Ryan Walker chasing for Loyola, but it's knocked away by Bentley. Borzak. Jensen. Barry. And the battle for it is Nolf. This went out. Throw in for LU. Check that. Throw in for OU, the Oakland University Grizzlies. Throw in for Bentley and the Grizzlies. Barry knocks it ahead. Finding Harrington. Borzak battling McGalley. Borzak. Now for Loyola. Megali has it. Check that, it was Tyler Biggs. Now it's Tucker Stevenson. Stevenson, but now taking it away is A.J. Shaw. Harrington comes back. 2 goals in the first half. The second and third for his side. Harrington giving chase. This one's in the area. Harrington, but Grant Stoneman is there. Becerra and Borzak come together. Here's Harrington. Harrington's loose. Harrington, slide tackle by Stoneman in the box. And the Ramblers come away. Nicely done defensively by Grant Stoneman, the Loyola senior. Biggs for Walker. Lifka, long ball. Chasing it at Ethan Stoneman. He is in. Stoneman rolls it wide of the far post. Great opportunity for the freshman Ethan Stoneman. Like his brother from St. Charles, west of Chicago. Let's take another look. Ethan Stoneman on the run. He was in on Lauderdale, but missed the mark as Lauderdale came out and really cut down that angle. It remains, yes, that's correct, Oakland 4, Loyola nothing. Just over 6 minutes into the second half of play. Lauderdale. Out near midfield, Borzak in the battle for it. Foul, free kick, Oakland. Ball coming down to Outlaw, Napoleon Outlaw III. This one's out. Throw in for the Grizzlies. Bentley. Out near midfield. Morrell advanced. Nullif. Bentley to Nullif. Nullif plays it back to Alpha Berry. Berry to Jensen. Advancing the ball. Shaw. That one's broken up. Grant Stoneman on the run. Stoneman showing no signs of slowing down. He's taking it. Stoneman now will wait for some support. Dishes it off to his brother. Whistle. Free kick Loyola. Right in front of his own bench, Marius Kuhlman. 1 point took a shot to the head in the first half, but was out only very briefly. We're coming back to the game. Kuhlman, long ball into the box. Knocked out by Berry. Ryan Walker. Walker, Stevenson. Stevenson through traffic. Big save by Lauderdale. Beautifully set up by Walker and Stevenson. Sullivan Lauderdale comes up big. His 5th save of the match. Tucker Stevenson nifty through traffic. And then the blast by Ethan Stoneman. It remains 4-0 Oakland. Not for lack of chances by the Ramblers. And here's Tyler Biggs. Grant Stoneman. Field. Ball advancing to Walker. Walker. Dishing it off. Opportunity for Megali. Aiden Megali. Edging back for Lifka. Lifka and Biggs were both nearby. Play broken up by Outlaw. Tyler Biggs. Biggs on the move. Carrying on. Finds Walker. Whistle. Foul. Free kick for Loyola. Lifka and Kuhlman. Let's see if it'll be Kuhlman with the left foot or Lifka with the right. Now Walker is coming back in place of Lifka. Walker, arm in the air. He'll give it a boot. Into the area, headed out of there. And right back comes Harrington. He's tripped up. It was flying. We'll get a whistle, and we may get a... Certainly going to get... Yep, we're going to get a yellow card on that one. Yellow card here against Loyola, as Travis Harrington, who scored twice in this match, was sent flying. He's tended to by the training staff. Here's another look at it. We're 9:59 into the second half. So that means 35:01 left. It is Lifka with the yellow card. Harrington will sit down. He's for a moment. Second yellow card of the match for Loyola. There's been one awarded to Oakland. 4-0 the score. All 4 goals coming in the first half. 2 of them late. Coming less than a minute apart with 2:29 left, Harrington, and then with 1:47 left, Jensen on the penalty kick. Well, 43 seconds apart, those 2 goals, which sent the match from a 2-0 score to 4-0. All in play, no contact, whistle, foul. And now it will be Loyola with possession. Lifka. Oscar Gustafson to Grant Stoneman. Ryan Walker receives the ball. Jensen and Walker battle. Tyler Biggs. Stoneman. Kuhlman. Megali to Biggs. Walker out. Ball to the Golden Grizzlies. 3 substitutions are coming in for Oakland now. 3 players will sit. As we've seen, Coach Eric Pogue rotate players in and out, sometimes 3 at a time, keeping everyone fresh on a humid day. We had a water break in the first half. Not sure if we will in the second, with a 4-0 score. This ball is headed out of play. Hampton Inn of Chicago Classic, Loyola University Soccer Park. Devon and Hoyne. 33:15 to play, second half. 4-0. Golden Grizzlies. You see that Borzak will take a seat after some significant minutes. Long ball played for Stevenson, but the keeper Lauderdale is there. DeVries comes back in. Corentin DeVries from Guidel, France. Played previously at Alabama Huntsville. DeVries had the ball there, number 10. Now Morel, 16, back to Alphaberry, 4. He is from Paris. Now on the rush, Popovic. Advancing it. The Ramblers gain possession. Stolen. Elliot Bentley. Elliot Bentley turns it back, puts it to Noah Jensen. Jensen's ball headed to the far corner. Long run for A.J. Shaw. Kuhlman gets there. This one's out to Loyola. 32 minutes left in the second half. Oakland has maintained the lead it had at halftime, 4-0. Tyler Biggs. That pass intended for Walker, broken up by Bentley. Jacob Moore, now Jensen. He'll roll it back to Morrell. Possession maintained here. Moore and Oakland. Savula. Foul. Free kick here as Moore was knocked down. The Grizzlies have a chance for a set play. Loyola has the shots on goal edge 5-4, but you see the scoreboard. 4-0. Oakland. Grizzlies looking for their third straight victory. I think Horizon League rivals will be paying attention. This Oakland squad not picked to finish high in that league, but given the performances these last 3 games, including a win over DePaul and a 4-0 edge here at Loyola, impressive. This one's into the box, headed out. Knocked over by Popovic. His teammate Savula, who assisted on the first goal. Savula. Battling Lefka. An attempt blocked by Walker, and now it's Bentley. Nolliff. Long ball across. The Grizzlies again maintain control of the soccer ball. Megali tried to change that. His header launched forward, out. Ball to Oakland. Barry has it. Long one looking for Savula. Savula now Bentley. Tyler Biggs taking it away. Biggs to Lifka. Biggs. Stevenson. Stevenson for Walker. Walker rolls it for Stevenson. Stevenson turns. Stevenson. Lifka. Stevenson. Ball across. Giving chase. Opportunity for the Ramblers. Shot attempt by Kuhlman is blocked. Stoneman. Becerra. Lifka. Out to the Grizzlies. We're under 30 minutes now, 29 left to play in the second half. The score, Oakland 4, Loyola nothing. Nolliff scored the first goal in the second minute of the match. Travis Harrington scored 2, and Noah Jensen on a penalty kick. All the scoring in the first half. And the score remains 4-0, Oakland. Ethan Stoneman. Tucker Stevenson. Aiden Megali. Megali through traffic, looking for Ethan Stoneman. Stevenson fires! Wide of the far post. Tucker Stevenson, a senior from Overland Park, Kansas. Missed the home opener after a couple of cards. He is back and looking to be a key part of this Ramblers squad in his senior year. Senior year for Lifka, for Grant Stoneman. Ryan Walker. For Alec Lisinski. This ball, Barry will send back out of danger. DeVries, now Bentley. Lifka, but it's a throw-in for the Golden Grizzlies. Biggs. Walker. Stoneman. Kuhlman. Arias Kuhlman. Now Gustafsson. Lifka. Stevenson. Biggs. Long ball looking for Becerra, but there defensively was Savula. Kuhlman to Ethan Stoneman to Magali. Back to Grant Stoneman. Gustafson. This one broken up. Jacob Moore. Now Biggs. Stoneman. Lifka. Becerra. Lifka. Stevenson. Biggs. Gustafson. Lifka. Ethan Stoneman. Stoneman now. Finds a man, Stevenson. Stevenson with Walker trying to roll it through, but there's Elliott Bentley. Solid on the back line. Nolliff plays it back to his keeper, Lauderdale. The Ramblers had possession for some time. And they regain it with Biggs. Kuhlman. Stoneman to Gustafson. Walker. Magali giving chase. But there defensively playing it is Luke Morrell, shielding the ball from the attacker and gaining possession back for the Golden Grizzlies. 24:45 to play in the second half. Oakland 4, Loyola nothing. Substitution here. Lifka will sit. And Tomas Diaz comes back in. He played a bit in the first half. And Ryan Walker will take a break. And we'll see Billy Hensey. So a couple of freshmen enter for Loyola in this 4-0 contest. Barry advancing it, but Becerra is there for Loyola. Behind Becerra on the rush. Past Barry. And it's knocked away. Morrell sends Moore on his way. Here come the Grizzlies. DeVries. Ahead. Blast. Goal. Savula. Evan Savula assisted on the first Oakland goal, and now he scores the 5th. And with 23:53 to play in the second half, Oakland has a 5-0 lead over Loyola. Here's another look. Savula on the rush, just letting it go. And Simon Gilson, the Loyola keeper, is welcome to the match. Evan Savula, the redshirt sophomore from Thunder Bay. Went to St. Patrick. He has a goal and an assist. Harrington has 2 goals. Nolliff and Jensen have scored. And it has been a great night for the visiting Golden Grizzlies. And there's no other way to say it. It's been an awful night for the home team, the Loyola Ramblers. Loyola with a chance here for a set play off a free kick on the far side of the field. Marius Kuhlman. DeVries assisting on the goal by Savula with 23:53 to play in the match. Kuhlman's kick into the box. Stoneman header. Goal! Grant Stoneman. Here's another look. Kuhlman hooking into the box. The header by Grant Stoneman It recalls the play in the first half when Stoneman had a header, an opportunity which missed. This one does not miss. Stoneman from Coolman, and Loyola is on the board. Oakland still in control 5-1, but the home fans have something to cheer about.
Number 4, Grant Stoneman. Assistant number 2, Marius
Jacob Moore advancing the ball to
also
Popovic.
number 7, Alec Lasinski.
Megali. Ethan Stoneman chips it forward for Becerra. Becerra has Hensey running into the area. Becerra tripped up, whistle. Could be a free kick here. Alphaberry questioning that. But he's called for the foul. Loyola will get a free kick. Well, opportunity knocks for Loyola. .46 left on the scoreboard here. The game clock at Loyola Soccer Park. Coolman will once again handle the free kick chore for Loyola. What a job he did with the last one. It's a low ball into the area. This one's booted wide of the net. Loyola has the edge in shots on goal, 6-5. But the Grizzlies have put all 5 of their shots on goal into the net. And we are going to have a water break. 22-28 left in the second half. We've had some decent cloud cover. We've had a decent breeze, so it's not nearly as stifling in terms of heat here in the second half as it was in the first. But even so, the officials go through with another hydration break. We've also had a lot of substitutions in the second half. Here's another look at the goal by Evan Savula, which made it 5-0. The first goal of the second half coming with 23:53 remaining. And then, just, I want to say 31 seconds later, Loyola would answer. There's another look at the blast by Savula. Now, 31 seconds later, Loyola would finally get on the board with the goal by Grant Stoneman. And let's take another look at that one. It's a free kick. Marius Coolman, left foot, high in the air, hooking it into the air, and the header by Grant Stoneman into the net. His brother was right there in the doorstep, looking for loose change if there was any, but a goal for Loyola. And Grant Stoneman. You see the Grizzlies with some senior leadership on this squad, but not a lot of returning seniors. Perhaps this is why they weren't picked all that prominently in the preseason polls. Keep in mind preseason, keep in mind poll in the Horizon League. Todd, Moore, and Barry all back. Hamid Barry, that is. And yet, this club has been a powerhouse so far this season. Loyola, with Stoneman, Lasinski, Lefka, Tucker Stevenson, Ryan Walker, all back, along with Connor Stevenson as well. And so you have a strong core of players, including some key players. Lasinski has been a key goal scorer. Stoneman has been the anchor of that back line for most of his Loyola career. Lefka has been a crucial player for Loyola in the midfield. Walker, whose role has, it seems, grown with each year, with each opportunity. But the young Golden Grizzlies looking good, en route to their 3rd straight win, and they have scored 11 goals already in this young season. Came into this one with 6, and they've almost matched it. Got 5 They lead 5-1. Clock reset to 22:40 remaining in the second half. Sullivan Lauderdale puts it back into play. Megali for Loyola, looking for Stevenson, Tucker Stevenson. Collision here involving Ethan Stoneman and Luke Morrell. Going to be a foul on Ethan Stoneman. And possession to the Oakland Golden Grizzlies. Lauderdale's going to come out to handle this one. And the clock ticks as he puts it into play. Long, strong leg, but he puts it out of play. Biggs. Megali. Stoneman. Was it a long ball? Ethan Stoneman, his brother, was on it. Here comes Billy Hensey into the box. Billy Hensey turning. See if he can make a play. Becerra looking for Ethan Stoneman, but it's knocked away. And we're coming right back is Evan Savula. Savula with a goal and an assist in the match. Harrington has 2 goals. He left with an injury and has not returned. But what a match. He was simply outstanding with back-to-back goals in that first half. Biggs finds Ethan Stoneman. Tucker Stevenson. Play on Megali. Nope, I think there's a whistle. There's a little bit of confusion there as the ball is turned over to Oakland. You see the clock ticking. It's actually on the clock here at the soccer park. It's 20:30 remaining, but either way, Oakland in command, up 5-1. Glad you could join us. Jim Talamonte on behalf of our crew. Second half of a soccer doubleheader. Loyola women dropping a 2-0 decision earlier to Oklahoma State. Billy Hensey trying to get in, but Adam Giorgio is there. This one is out along the end line, and we'll get a goal kick for Oakland. Lauderdale, the keeper.
For the Golden Grizzlies, number 2, A.J. Shaw.
Shaw re-enters the match for Oakland. They've used a lot of players, too. It looks like they're really building some depth on this squad, which has a number of freshmen and sophomores. A high number of freshmen and sophomores. So this is a side which is going to be a force to contend with in the Horizon League and beyond. For the next few seasons, it would appear Coach Eric Pogue has a good thing going in his 10th season at Oakland. Hensey for Loyola. Stevenson. Lasinski. Becerra. Here's a ball into the area, offside. Ethan Stoneman was in. We've seen him get himself in some real quality positions in terms of scoring chances on the field. Haven't seen him finish it tonight, but we have seen some real potential from Ethan Stoneman. And of course, we've seen a goal, a fine one by Grant Stoneman, his brother, who's now a senior. Ethan, of course, freshman. Tyler Biggs dishes to Hensey. Hensey across into the box, headed out. Jensen gets to it. He has a goal on this one coming out of penalty kick. Jacob Moore tripped up by the Ramblers. And Tomas Diaz. 18 minutes left in the match. It's 1-0, or it's 5-1, I should say, Oakland. It was 4-0 at the half, and now it's 5-1. Second half goals, Savula for Oakland, Grant Stoneman for Loyola. Nolaf had the first goal of the match. Seems like eons ago. Came just in the second minute. Assisted by Savula. Long ball. Shaw not quite able to catch up to that one. Throw in for Loyola. Diaz has it taken away. Divariz advancing the ball. Grant Stoneman gets to it. Diaz plays it back. And it's booted out of there. The Ramblers, Lisinski. Foul here. Ball to Loyola. Quick free kick opportunity. Becerra will leave it now for Lisinski. Biggs for Loyola. Ramblers have moved some players around position-wise. Stevenson to Hensey. Hensey on the move. Loses possession. Jensen takes it away. Divariz. Long ball corralled by Popovic. Javosha Popovic. And knocked out. Ball to Loyola. 16 minutes left on the clock. 5-1 Oakland. This Grizzly squad coming off a 2-1 win at DePaul. Before that, a 3-2 win at Marshall. After a season-opening 1-1 tie at home against the Leathernecks Western Illinois. So the record 2-0-1, going on 3-0-1, barring a remarkable outburst, I should say, by the home team. Ramblers trail by 4. Hensey with the ball. Billy Hensey, freshman from Fenton, Missouri, to Rockwood Summit. Tomas Diaz, Portugal. Escola Secundaria de Sampaio. Tucker Stevenson to Hensey. Cross, high. Goal kick for Oakland. Another sub will check in. Napoleon Outlaw III back in for the Grizzlies. Jacob Moore will sit down. Moore, a senior out of Ashland, Missouri. Also played at East Central Community College. Biggs is down, sitting down on the field for Loyola.
Recently re-entered into the Golden Grizzlies number 3, Napoleon Outlaw III.
14:34 left in the second half. Now Biggs gets up. And looks like he's going to come off the field. You see the Oakland substitution, and now for Loyola, Liam Worley checks back in. He's in the starting lineup. Re-enters with Biggs sitting down. Shots on goal, 6 for Loyola, 5 for Oakland. But again, the score is 5-0 Golden Grizzlies. Loyola had a 2-0 loss at Western Michigan, then a 1-0 win over Cleveland State in the home opener. And then the game here against Loyola Marymount suspended by Lightning 20 minutes into a scoreless match. And it was a well-played match up to that point. But the Lightning put an end to it, and after an hour delay, it was simply canceled. Ramblers on the rush. Becerra. Plenty of playing time for the freshman. Gone the distance. This is a long one way high. By Alec Lisinski. Becerra has shown signs of being a real impact player for this Loyola team. Already has been. He was certainly a force in that home opening victory for Loyola against Cleveland State. Ball put into play near midfield. Under 14 minutes left. Grant Stoneman to Gustafson. Plays it long. It's taken right back by Shaw. His header goes out. Ball to Loyola. Alec Lisinski will throw in. Gustafson will chase down that one. Another freshman who's had a tremendous number of minutes so far this season. Stoneman. Lisinski to Stoneman. Here he's got Tucker Stevenson if he's outside, but Lauderdale comes way out to play it. A whistle, though. Looks like we're going to get a foul and a free kick for Loyola. That'll be the case. 12:58 left in the first half. Free kick. Stevenson quickly plays to Worley, but he's whistled. Quick free kick put into play, and they'll do it again. Now Tucker Stevenson will try again. See what he does. We go back to Worley. Worley now comes back. Stevenson into the box. Barry is there. McGalley for Loyola. Aiden McGalley puts it out. Ball to Oakland. Goal kick. The goals. Well, in the second minute of the match, it was Spencer Nulf, assisted by Evan Savula, at the 1:48 mark to make it 1-0 Oakland. And still a very good match. But at the 9:11 mark, Travis Harrington scored on a rush, just blasted one past the goalkeeper Counterman. Even then, a 2-0 match. Here comes Oakland looking for more. Cross put into the box. Iveries, now a shot wide by Outlaw. But Harrington struck again with 2:29 left in the first half to make it 3-0. That really took the air out of Loyola sails, if there was any. And then less than a minute later, Dylan Borzak taken down in the goal area. Penalty kick. Noah Jensen buried it. 4-0 at the half. Became 5-0 with 23:53 left to go in this second half when Savula scored. Iveries assisting. And then Loyola getting on the board not long after. The goal by Grant Stoneman. Off a free kick by Marius Kuhlman. Napoleon Outlaw the third. Dishes to Elliott Bentley. Noah Jensen looking back for Outlaw. That one played away from Nulf. Hensey for Loyola. That ball taken away by Outlaw and Oakland. We'll play it back to Lauderdale. Stevenson chasing, but Lauderdale plays it safely out to midfield. Nulf gets it back from Savula. Nulf, Savula. Iveries to Bentley. Finds Nulf. Chips it long across the field. As the Grizzlies maintain possession. Takes some time. Now top of the box opportunity. Here comes Popovic. Outlaw. Cross. Deflected out of the box. Nolf gets it back from Jensen. Under 10 minutes to play in the match. It's 5-1 Oakland leading Loyola here on the north side of Chicago on a warm summer evening. Jensen. Long ball. Down right to Shaw. Now DeVries. Barry. Rolls it across to Nolf. His pass misses Outlaw. Loyola back Stevenson. Rolls it ahead nicely to Hensey. Hensey has Stevenson with him. Sends it ahead. Stevenson on the rush. Stevenson turns. The cross is blocked by Alpha Berry. Solid match for him as he advances to Bentley. Jensen. DeVries. A battle for with Diaz. DeVries wins the ball to Napoleon Outlaw III. Outlaw chased by Liam Worley. Outlaw to Bentley. Savula back to Bentley. Morel to Barry. Jensen. Popovic. Taken away. Taken back by Jensen. Nolf. Here's it to Popovic. Outlaw on the flank. Outlaw. Savula. Bentley. Morel. Bentley. 8 minutes left. Oakland 5. Loyola 1. Nolf loses that one, but possession back to Oakland and Morel, and he'll roll it back to Lauderdale, and we'll take some more time off the clock. Barry. Lisinski gets it back to Sarah. Now, Ethan Stoneman sent flying. Foul on Oakland. A whole lot of point to that, but no stop and compete level from Oakland. Here's Becerra advancing, and you see Stoneman knocked down by Barry. 7:31 to play in the second half. It's 5-1 Oakland. Free kick Loyola. It's from out near midfield. What the Ramblers will do here. Lisinski with the free kick opportunity. Everybody outside the box, but just outside. Official trying to get everyone straightened out. Now we're ready to go. Long kick into the box. Headed out by Bentley. Stevenson tried to get to it. Handball called on Loyola. Possession to Oakland. Lauderdale has it. The keeper sends it long into Loyola territory.
Oakland's number 4, Alpha Berry.
Worley, but another whistle. Foul called on Loyola. 6:45 remaining. Nolf scored the first goal of the match. Harrington then with 2. Jensen and Savula also scoring before Loyola got on the board with a goal by Grant Stoneman. Elliot Bentley. Luke Morel. Alpha Berry. Looking for Nolf. Grant Stoneman is there. Becerra. Pass blocked, but he carries on. Morrell boots it away, hit the official, who wasn't even knocked down by it. It was a pretty good blast, too. Grant Stoneman. It's taken away from Diaz. Long ball rolled ahead for Popovic. Popovic into the area. Popovic into the box. Comes in. Popovic. Goal! Oakland makes it 6-1. Nebojša Popovic. With 5:44 remaining, the rout continues. Popovic winning the ball, getting behind the defense and around the keeper, Gilson. Well, it has been a rough night for the Loyola Ramblers and an impressive night for the Oakland Golden Grizzlies.
The Golden Grizzlies goal was scored by number 11.
And those Horizon League preseason pollsters might be rethinking that poll. As Oakland about to go 3-0-1. And the tie was in the opening match of the season against Western Illinois. The only home match Oakland has played. Wins at Marshall, at DePaul, and now the most impressive one at all here at Loyola. Elliott Bentley. It's back to Lauderdale, the keeper. Aiden McGalley with under 5 minutes left in the match. Loyola trailing 6-1. Liam Worley back to Oscar Gustafson. Worley finds Hensey. McGalley taken away, and here comes DeVries on the rush. And a 3-on-2. Here's Popovic again. Popovic looking for more. Getting around Grant Stoneman. Popovic turning. Now we'll run out of room and wait for some support. Dish it to Jensen. Jensen, top of the box, fires. Gilson gobbles this one up. And the Ramblers have a save. The shots on goal are 7-6 favoring Oakland. The score is 6-1. With 4 minutes left in the second half. Nice crowd on hand on a nice warm summer night at Loyola Soccer Park. They've stayed despite the one-sided score. Blast by Gustafson, but Lauderdale is there to make the stop. He has stopped 6 of the 7 shots on goal he's faced in this match. He's been terrific. The redshirt sophomore goalkeeper for Oakland. In the air, Gustafson heading it forward. Check that, it was McGalley. Stoneman, Lisinski, McGalley. Becerra. Becerra on the run. Taken away. Nulf. Now here's Lisinski. Wings it over to Worley. Worley looking for Hensey. Hensey not going to catch up to that one. It's out to the Golden Grizzlies. We'll have a quadruple substitution here by Oakland. 4 players will come in, and 4 will sit down with 2:31 left on the clock. A 6-1 Oakland advantage on the scoreboard. Be a throw in here for Oakland. Bentley looking for an option. A little frustrated, finally throws it in. Stevenson heads it forward. Hensey with it. Hensey forced out. Ball to Oakland.
Recently on for the Golden Grizzlies, number 7, Jimmy Todd. Number 12, Dawson
The
Trump.
keeper, Lauderdale.
Number 17, Dylan Horvath. And number 28, Cameron McNeil.
Two minutes left in the match. It's 6-1 Oakland over Loyola. Savula chases that one out. Throw in for the Grizzlies. Put right back out of play by Jimmy Todd. And now the Ramblers will throw in. A minute and a half to go. Battle for possession. Lasinski puts it high in the air near midfield. Hensey trying to get there. This one coming down. Battle for it. Jimmy Todd right there. Now McGalley for Loyola. Stoneman. 1 minute left.
1 minute.
Oakland 6, Loyola 1. The score is null. Harrington twice. Here's a chance for Napoleon Outlaw. Gilson is there for Loyola. Napoleon Outlaw the third is looking to make it 7-1. But Simon Gilson, the freshman from here in Chicago, said no. And again, Harrington with 2 goals. Travis Harrington for Oakland. Jensen, Savula, and Popovic have also scored. Grant Stoneman has the only tally for Loyola. It came early in the second half in what was then a 5-0 game. It's now 6-1. Noah Jensen had a goal on a penalty kick. Borzak helped make that happen by drawing the foul in the penalty area. Jensen,
10,
Outlaw.
9, 8,
We're in the
7,
final seconds.
5, 4, 3.
And that will do it from Loyola Soccer Park in Chicago. The Oakland Golden Grizzlies have defeated the Loyola Ramblers by the score of 6-1. So we wrap up the Hampton Inn of